got breaking news coming in here on India Today. The toss updates, and Bangladesh have won the toss, and surprise, surprise, they've decided to bat first. And why is it that I say it's a big surprise? Because traditionally in Dubai, because of the dew, most teams prefer to chase here. But Bangladesh have won the toss and have gone against the norm and decided to bat first, which means the Indian team will be chasing a total. Don't think Rohit Sharma and the rest of the Indian team would be very unhappy with the fact that they've lost the toss, because quite honestly, most teams choose to chase here in Dubai, and if Bangladesh have won the toss, decided to bat, I don't think that will be such a bad scenario for the Indian team at the moment. Maybe one very important factor that could have been behind Bangladesh deciding to bat first is the fact that in Dubai, the reason teams choose to chase is because there's a dew factor, and it gets very tough for bowlers to bowl in the second half, especially the spin bowlers. And if India were bowling in the second half, the spin bowlers would have been a lot of issues. But maybe because there has been no dew, we've been here for 3-4 days here in Dubai, there has been no dew, so I guess that could be the reason that Bangladesh have won the toss and decided to bat. Interestingly, Indian captain Rohit Sharma was also there at the toss, and he was asked what is it that he wanted to do, and even Rohit Sharma said that he would have also preferred to have batted first. As I said, this is really against the norm. Both teams looking at the conditions quite similarly. Maybe they expect the pitch to slow down in the second half, and since there's no dew, the pitch might get a bit sluggish, and that's why both captains wanted to bat first. Anyway, Bangladesh have had the luck of the draw in this case. They won the toss and have got exactly what they would have wanted. We'll have the playing 11 for you very shortly, but before that, Harbhajan Singh is there with us. Harbhajan, now that we know that the Indian team would be chasing, my question to you is, what is it that you think India would want to restrict Bangladesh to? Remember, because Bangladesh are batting, what is the total that India would want to restrict Bangladesh to, and they'd be happy chasing?
It's slightly hot conditions, not as hot as Dubai is known for. Since I was there last month working with the local tournament, been there for a month. Obviously, the weather have changed from there, and then from there and now. It's a little hot during the afternoon period, so you want to bat first, put the total on the board. 280 plus 300 runs will be sufficient on this pitch, where I believe it'll be a good batting wicket, but as the game will progress, it'll slightly slow down a bit, and there'll be no dew factor. What we have seen yesterday in Pakistan, there was a dew factor because Pakistan still a bit cold. Here in Dubai, I don't see that dew factor will play a role. Your spinners will come very handy. I think anything below 250, would be great to chase later on. If you make them score 300 runs, it's obviously going to be a bit tricky chase. You don't want to lose early wickets and look to chase, 280, 300 kind of a total. Ideally, if India is bowling first, you would want to see them, restricting Bangladesh under 250 so that the chase won't become that big later part in the evening.
Okay, just to sum up what Harbhajan Singh has said, if you're batting first, if you're the batting team, 280, 290 is what you want to target. That will be on the minds of the Bangladesh team. But he spoke about India's context. Now that India are bowling, he would want India to restrict Bangladesh to somewhere around 250, 260, and that he feels should be easy for the Indian team to chase. I'm guessing that would be the mindset that Rohit Sharma and co would go in with. Harbhajan, stay on with us. Plenty more to come with Harbhajan Singh, who's live with us on the broadcast. But before we get to Harbhajan, let's take a look at what the Bangladesh team was up to on the eve of the game. They were also planning against what to do versus this strong Indian team. And one of the things that they were focusing on were the Indian spinners. Specifically one spinner. His name is Kuldeep Yadav. They could not have Kuldeep bowl to them. So what did they do? They got a duplicate of Kuldeep Yadav to bowl to them in the net so that they are prepared for the Indian Chinamen.